If you want to rule the game, you need to see the whole board. But most people are playing blind, led by emotions, fooled by appearances, and manipulated by their own need to be liked. You want power, influence, the ability to lead, to win, to rise? Then listen closely. Because in this world, those who gather intelligence silently rule. This is Law 14 of the 48 Laws of Power. Pose as a friend, work as a spy, and by the time we're done, you'll never look at a conversation the same way again. Let me take you back to the French court of the 1700s. A man named Talleyrand, quiet, unassuming, never the loudest in the room. But behind his calm exterior was one of the greatest political manipulators of his time. While others argued, exposed their strategies, and let ego lead, Talleyrand listened. He watched, he asked questions, and slowly he collected secrets. When Napoleon rose, Talleyrand advised him. When Napoleon fell, Talleyrand survived and thrived. How? Because he knew the golden rule of power. Information is leverage, and those who talk too much lose it. Most people think power comes from being loud, from showing off what they know. But real power, the kind that lasts, comes from what you don't say. Every time you're silent, you're learning. Every time you ask instead of tell, you're gaining control. When you talk, you are only repeating what you already know. But if you listen, you may learn something new. Stop rushing to fill silences. Let people reveal themselves. Ask open-ended questions. What do you think about? How did that make you feel? Don't interrupt. Observe how they talk, what they avoid, who they mention. In every interaction, people are broadcasting signals, their fears, their ambitions, their blind spots. And if you're smart, you'll catch them all. The goal is simple. Pose as a friend, but collect like a strategist. Not to hurt, but to prepare. You can't fight what you don't understand. You can't lead who you don't study. And you can't rise if you stay ignorant. Think about elite negotiators like Chris Voss, a former FBI hostage negotiator. He didn't overpower with threats. He disarmed with curiosity. He listened for emotional cues, for inconsistencies, for pressure points. That's how he got control without force. Keep a notebook. After key conversations, jot down what you noticed. Use mirroring. Repeat the last few words someone says. It encourages them to talk more. Remember, people crave to be understood. Use that. Now let's bring it closer to home. You ever open up to someone thinking they're a friend, and later they used it against you? Maybe in business, maybe in a breakup, maybe in your own family. They smiled, nodded, and let you spill your heart, then turned it into a weapon. That's the dark side of Law 14. But hear me clearly. You don't need to be cruel to be strategic. Use this law to defend yourself. Use it to outthink, not to betray. Be the one who knows, not the one who's exposed. Every person in your life is either a mirror, a window, or a wall. The mirror reflects who you are. The window shows you possibilities. The wall blocks your vision. Use this law to figure out who's who, and never confuse a smile for loyalty. People are not always what they show, but they'll always reveal what you need to know if you pay attention. Build friendships, yes, but vet slowly. Share selectively. See how they handle your small vulnerabilities before you give them the bigger ones. Study your environment in the gym, at school, in business. Quiet confidence makes others talk. Here's the truth. Most people are too busy talking to hear opportunity, too busy bragging to see the traps. But not you. You're here because you want more. You want to master your mind, your moves, your life. So take Law 14 and make it your shield, your weapon, your silent advantage. The world is noisy, but silence is power. Observation is strength, and awareness, that's the beginning of everything. If this video lit a fire inside you, if it gave you clarity, strength, or strategy, then do what leaders do. Act. Hit that like button. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to Limitless You, because this is just the beginning. Every week, we break down the rules of power, life, and leadership to help you rise. Stay hungry, stay sharp, stay limitless.